Hello, it's me. I didn't tell my kids I was going live, so they might come out here. And I'm still sick, so there's that too. But I'm going to do this anyways. Alright, here's the deal. I don't know about y'all, but I have had all I can handle of the hate, of the trauma responses, and of all the madness going on right now. And if you know anything, then you know. I've spent the last 2 years of my life studying. People think I've been out here playing around, having good times, taking trips, doing the most. But nobody knows the real side, the other side, the side I don't show, the side that I'm bringing forth now. There's a lot of things that I've come across in the last couple of years, things I've talked to people about, things I've shared with people, book ideas, things like that, that people then went and took parts of what I was doing, told me that I better shut my mouth because people would think I was crazy. And then, lo and behold, there they pop up. So, it is what it is. So, I want to talk to people today a little bit about some things. With all of this stuff, with Charlie Kirk, with everything, his message was good. He wanted there to be no division. He wanted people to talk about problems. He wanted to address it. But when you do those kinds of things, and when you're talking about things, there's certain body languages, there's certain words that you can use that give the implementation of being combative, of wanting to subconsciously strike a battle up. Like, for example, if I sit like this and I'm speaking with you, unless it's me and I'm really, really cold, because I get cold and then I like shrivel up. But anyways, most of the time if somebody stands like this, then that means that they're closed off. They're already thinking about what their response is going to be before you're even getting the words out of your mouth. Okay, it's closing it off. It's not opening the doors for the response. Okay, so there's that. When you're talking to groups of people that have different viewpoints, you don't want to say things like the left side this, the right side that, black people this, white people that. You don't want to do that. You don't want to clump massive groups of people into one category. Because the truth is, there's good white people, there's bad white people. There's good black people, there's bad white people. There's good liberals, there's bad liberals. There's good right side, maybe, I don't know. I don't even know what the hell the sides are. I don't pay attention to that shit. The same bird. And also I'll just venture out on a leaf, and I'm sure somebody will pop me in the mouth for this one. But there's good liberals and there's bad liberals. There's good right-sided and bad right-sided, and good left-sided and bad left-sided. But at the end of the day, everybody's striving for the same damn thing, man. We all just want to go about our day, live our lives, enjoy our time with our families and our children. We want to do the things that make us happy. We don't want to go to work and be at work from the time we fucking get up to the time that it's dark outside and never have any days except for on the weekends. That's entrapment. That's not life. That's the American dream to the American dream. As a woman who, I haven't been, that multi-millionaire with $500 million in my pocket and shit like that. But as somebody who's, been in that seven-figure category, and somebody who's lost it all, and somebody who's walked all avenues, I've been homeless. I know what that feels like. I also bought my dream house. I know what that feels like. I've walked both sides. And at both points of my life, I was miserable for different reasons. So, I was working my life away. I was telling my kids, hold on, mommy's got to send this text, I got to send this email, I got to send this shift, I got to do this, and it consumed me. So the blessing in disguise with everything that I've been going through over the last couple of years, between getting sick and all the shit, I'm grateful. Because I can sit here today and say that now I pause for my children. Here's one coming right now. Perfect timing. What, baby? I think they're probably in their rooms. Are they out back? Are they on the trampoline? Go find them. They're not in the car. They're not in there. What are you doing? Nothing. It sounds like something. So, I don't know how to say all this stuff, but here it goes.
Mom, you got my damn.
I know, you threw it out here. Look, there's another one on the other side.
Yeah. I do wanna do him.
Sounds good. Okay, but you can't turn it on, okay? I can't hear the sound, okay? Okay? No, it's our turn, huh? Okay. So, long time ago, there was Atlantis. And things happened in Atlantis, and the story goes, right? And then we had Egypt, and the story goes. And Rome, and the story goes. And all the things, and the story always goes. But what if
What you did?
the story doesn't always have to go? Right now, we're in the year, we're on the end of 100 years. And in 2030 is the 100-year reset. So, would have been or what? Oh. I don't remember what year it was.
Is that it?
Eisenhower made a deal with some dimensional beings about technological trades and things like that for knowledge. So it was a knowledge exchange. But in doing so, ego took over that. But long before that, okay, long before that, back in biblical times, Revelation talks about the woman close with the sun and talks about how she comes and how she bores the child and how the child is taken back to the throne of God. Okay, and it also says that she comes with codes of remembrance. And in that time, Michael is deemed not being able to save her. And people begin to look at him wrong and look at him as like the bearer of bad. But what people don't realize is when you are in those times of fight or flight, that fight that comes out in you, that's Archangel Michael. The times when your voice is silenced, that's what that is. You can say what you want, call it what you want. I'm a very spiritual woman. And I'm no longer afraid to hide it. Like I said, I spent the last 2 years of my life researching, studying great minds, studying philosophy, studying Plato, Socrates, Napoleon Hill, Bob Proctor, John Maxwell, Billy Carson, all sorts of great minds. What?
They're bulky.
Oh, okay. You can sit right here with me. I'm doing a Facebook
I
Live.
don't know where.
Where? There's pokies all over.
Over there.
Oh, and there's some more. These will all turn into pokies.
Can I touch them?
Yeah, I don't think they're pokey yet. Yeah, they're not pokey yet.
Yeah. Only do you not bulky.
No.
So,
So,
take the boat.
we forgot that.
They're bulky
So,
now.
during that time is when ego arose.
Bob, there's no YouTube. The
Well,
one-
you gotta go inside and do
So-
YouTube. Okay, so
Stop, Mom.
I was trying to get YouTube for you. Go get it. Damon will do it.
Look.
Oh, well, you know where.
We have YouTube.
You just told me you couldn't.
Stop.
Okay, but I'm on a live. So you're on camera right now. Everybody can see you. Say hi. Okay. So at any rate, In that time, when she came and the child was taken back to the throne of God, Michael began to feel some kind of way. Like he wasn't good enough. Like he failed. Not realizing that it was part of a bigger mission. And that was part of the divine plan all along. So he didn't fail. But he thought he did. And ego began to happen. And as he fell, ego took over more and more. There's a bloodline, and some bloodlines that were placed on earth for control but not control, protection. More to release things to humanity as humanity was ready to receive it. But in doing so, with all the other things, ego took over. Y'all think all this human trafficking and shit like that is new? I have a news flash for you. Trafficking has been going on since, like, ancient Egypt, okay? Like, it started way back when. It's not something that's new. All of it started way back then, when ego was brought in. Because we are not supposed to be human beings being mad at each other. Well, let me back this up. Again, this is not scripted. I'm just speaking from the heart. When those times happened and ego began to take over, that's when the Bible was written, when Jesus walked, when all of the things. And when the translators, not the Bible itself, I am not talking bad about the Bible. For anybody who wants to try to say I am not. But the ones that translated the Bible were wrapped up in ego.
Mom.
Do you want to play it? You'll be playing it on Facebook Live. Get it.
I figured out how to make it nice. Please.
All right, get it. Hold on. We're about to listen to Hot Cross Buns on the recorder real quick. Good job. Take a breath in the middle of it. He just got his recorder today, so he's doing pretty dang good, I'd say. Good job, baby. So, at any rate, when they translated the Bible, they left out a bunch of portions from it. There's a bunch of things that have left out. Jesus didn't think he was God. Jesus wanted people to embody Christos codes. And I don't know if y'all realize, but we're kind of in the end of days. Alright, but here's the kicker. It's not what they told us. Right now, humanity is at a choice point of, are we going to repeat the 100-year cycle? Or are we going to rise above? Are we going to remember that we are sovereign beings? Because when the gods, and yes, I say gods, created humanity, humanity was more for it was a place that the gods could go and embody. Because other than that, they didn't have a place to, like, actually embody. And so that's why Earth was created, and Earth is actually meant to be Eden. So I'm just going to say all this shit. I no longer give a crap what anybody thinks about me. So Eden equals Earth. But because of ego, because of a lot of things that I'll get to here in a minute, people live in a state of spiritual amnesia, and we forgot our own divinity. The gods created Eden, Earth, as a place of embodiment for them, to have experiences that they couldn't have anywhere else through humanity. Which would mean that we are all connected to the gods, to to the maker, to the source, to whoever you want to say, we are all connected. Because that is how they embody on this earth. We're not supposed to be out here fighting each other, killing each other, talking shit on people because somebody has a different opinion than you. That's what the systems want. So, I started to tell you about ego. Ego began to take over. And when ego began to take over, different things were born. There was a certain person who made a statement, and
What's a bee?
they are big names. So anyways, I'll scratch that part. I'm going to go on to something different. At any rate, there's certain names and certain things you don't talk about, you don't say. It's part of it. It's part of it, I guess you could say. So, for now anyways. But personally, I'm not accustomed to these Nuremberg Code violations. Because each and every single American citizen, we've all been under the Nuremberg Code violations. I'll just put it out there. So, I'm no longer part of this experiment. I've fully removed myself from the experiment. So, at any rate, can you turn that down, baby? When they translated the Bible, they left out the Sophia codes. They only put in portions. And I also believe that there's more to it that I'm working on. And that'll come out when that's ready. It's going to be huge. So, it put people into a state of spiritual amnesia. And when the United States began, and we have our school systems, our healthcare systems, our judicial system, any sort of system that has been formed, probably needs to be
Oreos.
Oreos. Yeah, we'll get Oreos at the store next time.
Why now?
Your food, baby. Not right now, because you're on camera. Laying here with your foot all on the camera. I don't care. He doesn't even care. Alright, so, the goal was, with all these systems, to keep people living in a state of spiritual amnesia. And by spiritual amnesia, I mean that it caused humanity to continue to forget who we really are. Alright, because the truth is that each and every single one of us has a purpose. Each and every single one of us is here for a reason. There are some agents, people that follow the Matrix will call them agents. Some will call them soulless beings. Some will call them programmers, programmies or whatever. They're just here going through the motions of life every day. They basically, it's like, they get up, they go to work, they come home. They get up, they go to work, they come home. Right? Those people are like programmed for the routines of life that we're told we have to have. Excuse me, because not how I want to be. Alright, so I could sit here for hours and talk about all this stuff. I think I'm going to have to decide how I'm going to break it up and then stick with it. Because everything just starts coming too much and it's too much at once. We're all here for a purpose. And everybody has their own purpose. For those that believe, like in physics, energy can't be created or destroyed, it can only be transferred. Okay, so that means that when you die, like, where would your energy go, right? It doesn't just die with you. The energy gets transferred. Okay, and that's a whole nother depth. But we have all this talk about black and white. What if, on some crazy notation, it turns out that every single person gets reincarnated? No.
Why?
Because why would you do that?
I want to Bobby that.
Somebody on a moped?
Yeah, I want to a boat again.
That's inappropriate?
Yeah.
Oh. We're going to chase him down and get that back from him. he shouldn't steal. So,
In
I
the
don't remember
yucky,
what I was
Dad.
talking about now. What?
Don't run in the yucky.
Yeah. Okay. So, I don't even remember what I was talking about. Oh, what if it just still turns out that everybody's right at some portion of it, right? What if
My wiener?
we are here? Kaden, I'm on a live Facebook right now, so you're on camera. Okay, so what if it turns out that we are all reincarnated until we reach a point of life where we kind of like embody that divinity, and at that point, then we get to move on to heaven? What if that was the case? Could it possibly be that if you take spirituality, physics, religion, inner work, astrology, and leadership, that you'll enter
Mom,
into a
Hoko
spiral
Dad.
living,
I'm
if you
watching
notice that
Hoko
acronym?
Dad. I'm
What?
watching Hoko
You're watching
Dad.
Hulk go fast? Okay. I finally get to see Hulk go
Mommy.
fast. I've never seen Hulk go fast. And it's his favorite thing. So, what if that was the case? Because if that was the case, then it could be possible that,
Mom, see Hoko Dad.
oh, I see him now. It could be possible that I was a black woman once. It could be possible that a black woman was a white woman once. It could be entirely possible. Because your skin is a shell, like an M&M. M&Ms come in different colors, but they all have the same taste, right? For those of you with dirty minds, shut up. I already know you'd go somewhere with that. So, anyways, all of this stuff, right? I'm tired of people hiding behind their faith and using their faith as an excuse to be a shitty person. What if, okay, I hear we hear the question of what makes a man, what makes a woman? Chromosomes. It's a simple fucking answer. Chromosomes. XX, XY. Chromosomes. Now, with that being said, gender, that could be a whole nother thing. Who says we can't have a third gender? Why can't we? Times are changing. People are becoming more confident. People are waking up to their own embodiments and knowing people that were born in men as a man and trapped in a man's body, who felt more connected and more in their own self as a woman. I absolutely 100% believe them, that that's the way that they feel. Whoop, tootie booty. No? What'd you knock over?
I did.
Oh. I thought you tooted, but you knocked that over, huh? Silly boy. You tricked me. He's tricking me over here. Okay, so, at any rate, again, I keep getting distracted. I got lots going on over here, and these dang sweat bees are kicking my butt. Okay, and I don't feel good, so that doesn't help. And I'm trying to keep my license plate out of the damn video. Alright, so, people hide behind their faith.
Mom, look at this. Look, Mom.
Straight up. It is what it is.
Look, Mom.
Whoa! So,
Look.
there's a lot of people out here
I think.
that are running around claiming to be followers of God and Jesus, and I believe that they feel they are, but I believe that the
Mom, look
systems
now.
have...
Look.
Yes, I see. I believe that the systems have manipulated people's mind to the point of not remembering what it's about. I don't serve a God that's judgmental. I serve a God that's understanding. I don't serve a God who dehumanizes somebody that has a different opinion. That seems pretty evil to me. Doesn't seem very godlike. And as I said, we're in the end of days. We're in the revelation. But it's not like everybody thinks. And we're at that choice point. The 100-year reset. It's a real thing. We have a choice, guys. I'm seeing all this. 37,000 people. 37,000 new requests to join Turning Point. And I'm just going to say it. I hope I don't get myself in some kind of fucking trouble. 37,000 new requests. I saw somebody post on it earlier. Okay, well, I get that the message is supposed to be about unity. You're telling people that there's only one way to be united, and that's if you think and act the way that they say you should. That is not very godlike.
Mom, look.
That is ego-driven. That is where the problem lies, in ego. It is ego-driven. Your partner was point-blank murdered. And y'all on here smiling like, we got 37,000 new people. Come on, guys. Things are a lot more deep than what's let on. It's all a show. Big old puppet show. That's why the files won't be released that people are asking about. That's why Diddy